I mean, I think that mental and consistent preparation of like consistent improvement, it gives that confidence. Like it's funny, I'm training for a marathon, so similar concept. And Saturday I ran 16 miles, and I just thought, if I already went 16 miles, I can freaking do a marathon. Like this is far. What's another 10? You know what I mean? And it gave me that. If I were to go jump into a marathon right now, but selling's a marathon. A lot of people are about prepping for summer, right? They do the summer program. That's a marathon. That's an effing race. You got 4 months to go make hay while the sun shines, and then you're back home. But the question is like, what are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing to build the confidence in the winning streaks that you were already having for 6 months every day in the gym to when that race started, it's like, oh, it's go time. I'm winning this thing. I think that, when I finished number 1 at Vivint, and I thought it was the same thing. It was like I had more preseason accounts going into the year than anybody else. It's like I'm already ahead. I'm already in first place. I'm effing finishing first place. it wasn't like I'm shooting for 3rd or 5th or whatever. Like it was kind of like, if I'm already first right now and beating everybody, I'm not going to let anybody pass me. That's game time. And I put in the work.
That's conditioning your mind.
Yeah.
Because some people would feel fat and happy.
Yeah, like it was like, oh, I'm already comfortable because I made more money in the preseason than most people make all the summer. And I could have taken that road, and I was like...
That's kind of the winning mindset, too, because halfway through that race, when I started cramping up and the agony sets in, when all of the lactic acid started building up in the muscles, and most people would start sitting down and taking it easy the rest of the way. The training and conditioning your mind and pushing through the pain was something that I'd been used to too. And so the last 20 miles of that race were crazy painful.
Really?
But I was just pushing as hard as I possibly could.
That's crazy. No, I think that, what is that last 20 miles? And if you're listening to this, it's like, are you in the last 20 miles of your simple race? What is the race that you're playing? I think a lot of people, they do this year round. They do this consistently. It's been a 10-year grind. And I think they remove themselves from the race, if that makes sense. Like, I think in order to win this game of sales is you consistently have to be creating your own races. Meaning, what's the sprint? What's the 2-week stint? I'd rather work super hard for 3 weeks and take an entire week off than putt through 4 weeks of the month. I'd rather go 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off. If that's what it's going to take to say I have a race.
Just complete commitment.
That's complete commitment, complete ham. And I think a lot of times in sales, like I watch some of these guys and they just never even see what the full throttle looks like in a sales day. Mm-hmm. That guy's like, I had a guy that I was talking to in Chicago, and he's like, and I was like, how many people do you talk to a week? And he says, 25. And I go, you talk to 25 people a week?
A week?
A week is what I say. I'm like, if my guys don't do that an hour, I'm pissed.
Yeah, that's all about perception, what you're exposed to.
Yeah, but that was cool and good and acceptable in his culture, his environment. Like, he said it with so much confidence until I kicked him in the teeth, and I, like, in front of everybody, there's 100 people in the room. And I didn't mean to be a dick, but I'm like, okay, 25, that's a good start. What if I were to tell you there's people out there talking to 500 people a week? How would that make you feel? Really? There's people doing 500? Like, that's not possible. And I go, there's probably people talking to more than that. And I just said, what if you pulled on the throttle and you stopped playing, like putting around and sprinted hard? Like, what was your full sprint? What do you think it could be? And what that does, it changes your waterline. It changes what you're truly capable of. And now the second you start talking to 25 in a week and you did that in a day or in an hour or whatever the number is, you're like, I feel like I'm slacking off by only doing this in a week.